And now the escalation
what the hell is this?
Is back. Well, let's talk about that because it's also going to escalate perhaps on the back of Apple. That stock falling in the last half an hour after the president posting about his longtime friend, Tim Cook. He says, I've long ago informed Tim Cook of Apple that I expect their iPhones will be sold in the United States of America, will be manufactured and built in the United States, not India or any place else. If that is not the case, a tariff of at least 25% must be paid by Apple to the United States. I want to bring back Barton Crockett, Rosenblatt Securities senior analyst. Tim Cook apparently in the White House earlier this week speaking with the president directly, and now a shot across the bow publicly. This is the second time that the president has made similar comments. What's your reaction?
Well, it's hard to believe that that this comes to pass. I mean, this tariff, asking them to do something that is pretty well nigh impossible to do, to make iPhones at scale in this country, is not going to happen in an investable time frame, and certainly not while Trump is president. So, to do this to a company that has been operating, under the rules, creating an iconic business for a long time, it's just hard to believe that this comes to pass. I would suspect that Apple is working really hard on what they can offer. They can't make all their iPhones here, but perhaps they can start building something beyond what they have today to take the pressure off. But we're really, he's asking for the impossible, and it's kind of hard to watch.
In terms of the stock, it's obviously moving down. How do you think this trades, and what kind of reaction do you imagine from Apple? I imagine they stay quiet. This is my own personal opinion. It doesn't seem to advantage them to come out publicly, but how does this play? I mean, Tim Cook has been given an enormous amount of credit over the years for threading a very sort of special needle with this president. Maybe this is a sign that maybe, I don't want to say the jig is up, but it's getting harder.
Yeah, look, I don't think they can stay quiet. I think Trump is coming at them, and I think they have to respond. And, I would hope that they're able to offer an olive branch.
Yeah, what's the off-ramp? What do you see as the off-ramp on both sides? Obviously it's not going to happen.
I think if they can, put a facility somewhere that makes, a few thousand iPhones and put some R&D into robotics so that you can spin a story that at some point in the future, maybe we can make iPhones. That's not going to happen while Trump is president, but they can put something in the ground that, creates a future path that they can talk to. That would be the off-ramp in my view.
Barton, I want to thank you. We're going to keep our eyes on Apple all day, and I imagine this headline and this story is not going away, so we'll be talking to you again soon. Thanks.
Great. Thank you.
It's always about, the nuclear option, and then
how do you get out?
Right. And maybe it ends up both sides. I don't know.
Maybe. The volatility, I think, is what so many business leaders are.
Well, unfortunately, the NASDAQ is back in a bull market, so now it's house money again. Yeah, it was.
Right.
Coming up.
By the way, you put that against the backdrop of what's going to happen with this bill, the big, beautiful bill. All this just complicates things.